Dear students of English language, we welcome you in our lecture number 1 English version lecture, in which our topic is word formation or nominalization. Students, nominalization is a very a deep topic, and let's understand this nominalization with the help of word formation. And basically this is our main topic, word formation. Student, this is M. Rahman and you are attending ORSC classes of English language, and please to continue with us and to go through all the lectures related to the language and literature. Please students, don't forget to subscribe our channel ORSC classes of English language, and if you like our lectures, please don't forget to share, like and comment. Students, let's begin with word formation, because in 10th standard, in higher secondary standard, in various boards there is a question to change a word into another part of a speech, and let's understand what this is in depth. Word formation. Student, word formation means to make a word, to prepare a word, and this word formation far as we are concerned is preparing a word from some other word. Now what is this? Nominalization or word formation refers to the process of producing a parts of a speech that is noun from another parts of a speech. I mean to say, suppose you are given a word that is noun, okay? Suppose you are given a word that is verb, that is adjective or whatever. Suppose word is legalization, and you are instructed to use this word legalization, that is noun, into a verb. Now how can it be possible that a word noun can be used as a verb? Yes, it can be used. We have to go according to some grammatical rules and the rules of linguistics and morphology. Now students, let's understand how we can do this. Legalization is noun, and we are going to change it into verb. Then students, what we did, we removed tion is called suffix is a part of a word that is used in the ending of the word, and students, the word has become legalize. It means the basic word is legal, and I used eyes and deleted tion. Then students, this way to change a word of some parts of a speech into some other parts of a speech is called nominalization. Now students, let's see second example, died and death. In this word died, we never add anything, we never add anything nor delete anything. Death is in itself a full word, and something is written before it without morphology. And student, when we add and delete something, there is written with morphology. Then what is with morphology and without morphology? Let's understand. Students, basically our topic is nominalization, and nominalization is a literary name, is a standard name, not word formation. In linguistics, nominalization with Z or S nominalization is the use of a word which is not a noun, maybe noun, maybe a verb, maybe adjective, maybe adverb, means which is not a noun as a noun or as the head of a noun phrase with or without morphological transformation. Let's understand what's this. This is in linguistics. What is linguistics, students? I have given an illustration here. In linguistics, the scientific study of language means linguistics is a scientific study of language. And what is language? In which we express our ideas. And students, when we express our ideas, we express in ideas in sentences, in long expressions, in long paragraphs, in speeches, in articles. And students, those articles and speeches are based on words. And students, then when we study words, the study of words is called morphology. The study of words is called morphology. In this way we came to know the study of language is called linguistics, and the small unit of linguistics is morphology, means in morphology we study words. Okay, now they are interconnected. How they are interconnected? Let's see. In linguistics, a nominalization is the use of a word which is not a noun. I mean to say, suppose you are given a verb and you are instructed to change that verb into a noun, into an adjective, into an adverb. Okay, you are going to make a noun from a word that is not a noun. I mean, you are going to change the given parts of a speech into another form of parts of a speech with or without morphological transformation. Now let's understand what is with or without morphological transformation. To understand morphological transformation, let's have a look again. Morphology. In linguistics, morphology is study of words, as I have already told you. They are formed and their relationship to a word to the other words in the same language. It analyzes the structure of words and parts of words such as stems, root words, prefixes and suffixes. Now students, you see in green color I have mentioned linguistics, then I have given the definition of linguistics, I have mentioned morphological, then I give the description of morphology. And now students, some green words are here: stems, root words, prefixes and suffixes, and I am going to explain here after this. Now what is morphology? In short, morphology is study of words. Now when we study of words, now students, how can we analyze a word? Definitely there may be some structure of word, there may be some additional part of word. Now what are the additional parts of verbs, and what is the basic part of word, and what is changeable part of word? Let's understand here. Students, let's begin with prefixes. Prefixes are the part of words, students, which is used in the beginning of a word. Suppose I wrote irregular, irregular, regulate, regulate, regular, regulation. This is a word, and students, ir is used in the beginning of the word, that is why it is prefix. Regularly, regularly, students, regularly, in this word regularly, ly is suffix, means the part that is written in the end of the word is called suffix. Then what is the root word, students? The root word is regular, means the basic part, the base of the word in which you add something is root word, and that is written in the beginning is called prefix, and that is written after the ending of, in the ending of the word, that is called suffix. Student, this is morphology. Now let's understand what is a stem. Students, in a stem we sometimes see the inflected variants. Inflected variants means fusional variants. Suppose I have a word wait, word in form of verb, I have wait, and why is the stem of the verb wait is wait, means you are giving some other senses of wait, but wait remains wait without any change, that is stem. It is the part of that is common to all its variants. Suppose let's understand wait. Wait is the first form of the verb that is used in present indefinite. Wait is the first form that is used in bare infinitive. Wait is the first form that is used in simple infinitive. Wait is the verb that is used in imperative. Wait is the first form that is used in simple present. And students, wait is the first form that is used in future indefinite. And we added waited in past tense. Means when we change the same form in form of its variants is called stem. Okay, but in a root word, students, we add something in the to change the its parts of speech. Okay, regular is the basic word, regularly. Regular is an adjective, regularly is an adverb. Okay, but wait, the same base has various meanings. Students, it is used in stems. Just like you can say, students, there is work. What is work? Work is a noun and work is also a verb. Okay, work, that is stem. Okay, but when you prepare some other words, some new words by adding something and that are entirely new in terms of parts of speech and sense both, then students, that the basic part of that word is a root word. In this way, student, we change our words into one parts of from one parts of a speech into another parts of a speech. Okay, now students, let's come back to our word formation. What's word formation? It means in this chapter we will learn a uh, parts of a speech to change into another parts of a speech. In other words, you can say nominalization or a word of formation refers to the process of producing the parts of a speech from another parts of a speech. Okay, suppose you have this word legalization and you use legalize. Now I left unfinished at the with morphology and without morphology. Now you understood why this word is with morphology. This word is morphology, students, because you add iseis suffix and you delete tion shun suffix from this word. And students, without morphology, because you didn't take different parts of a word in making a new word. Suppose there is verb died and you formed it into a noun, that is death, and there is no additional part, and there you need not delete any part of the word. Means died in itself a full word, death in itself a full word, that is without morphology. Now students, basically what we have learned is that we learned in word formation that we change a parts of a speech into another. Suppose you are given an adjective, you are instructed to change it to noun. You are given a noun and you are instructed to change into some other parts of a speech, means from noun to adjective, adjective to noun, adjective to adverb, adverb to adjective, and you see from noun to adjective. This is student word formation. And in next lecture, students, we will come to know how we change some particular words into some other parts of a speech. Now students, let's have a look once again. Linguistics, word formation or nominalization is the change of parts of a speech into another with or without morphological system. Okay, morphological, in which students you add some parts. If you add something in the beginning of a word, that is called prefix, or by adding some suffix in the ending, okay, that is called, students, morphology. And by morphology you can change one parts of a speech into another, and without morphology you can also change one word into some other word, I mean from one parts of a speech into one another parts of a speech. In the next lecture, lecture 2, students, you will come to know which words are there to use. Now I think you must observe and attend our next lecture compulsorily, so that you may come to know and you may strengthen your knowledge based on nominalization. I hope, students, this lecture has been definitely very useful for you and you will make the most of it. Then students, you please take a screenshot, write down everything, and you please be prepared for the next lecture, in which you will learn how to change a particular word from one parts of a speech into another. Now students, I hope you have liked our lecture. If you like, student, please don't forget to subscribe our channel, and please don't forget to like, share and comment. Thanks a lot for being with us.